So I'm having a little bit of a ball ache with these downlights that I bought for my Model 3. Basically, they project the Tesla logo as a puddle light on the floor, and I bought them from Amazon. They came from China. They took quite a long time to come. The first one I put in just broke apart as I was trying to put it in because they're quite substantially bigger. If I come around here, okay, so let's have a look. So this is one of them. One of these downlighters, you can see there's got like a projector, so it's a bit chunkier, and the original size ones are here, so you can see the size difference. If I just come in here, oops, let me move this. So I'm doing this with my phone. You can see they're a lot bigger, but upon this one seems to be such a tight fit, and already I can feel, and you might be able to hear the plastic here, the plastic black bit moving apart from the clear bit here. And that was one of the first problems I found when I started to install the first one of these. This black bit broke away from this clear bit, and then this cylinder in the middle, which is the projector light lens, that came off as well, and it broke apart in my hand. I was like, oh okay, because it's such a tight fit trying to get it in, it just basically broke apart. So I thought maybe I was just a bit heavy-handed with it. I've got more though, that's fine, because I bought 4 in total. So I put the other one in, and it was a very tight fit again. I didn't push it all the way in, and I decided to just like leave it sort of half pushed in, because I thought if I get that all the way in, it's never going to come out again. And yeah, I noticed just when I got home today that the put my hand under here, the Tesla logo was actually now upside down, so it's obviously spun around whilst it's been in its housing up here. Now I've just tried to, you know what, I'm going to take it out and put the original one back in. So I couldn't get it out, it was so wedged tight in. And where is it? Oh God, I can't see it in here. Where's the camera? Oh, where are we? Here we are, here we are. So I got my little screwdriver and tried to pop it out, and what happened? The clear plastic bit came straight off and just dropped onto the grass here, and now the rest of that big chunky black thing is somewhere up in this hole, and I can feel it if I get my finger in there, but I can't. You can even see the light occasionally like there, but I can't pull it out at all. And this is a real ball ache. So these particular lights, which are on Amazon, I did link them I think in a Facebook post. I do not recommend them at all. They are a pain in the arse, and I can't wait to be able to get this one out. I bought some needle nose pliers. I'm going to try and have to yank it out through this hole now. I'm just worried about damaging any wiring in the process, because it's kind of up in there, and I can get my fingers on it, but I can't pull it out. I've got no grip, so I'm going to try and get it in these needle nose pliers, and then I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so update 5 minutes later, I've managed to get it out. I didn't manage to pull it out through the hole here. What I ended up having to do is put my finger along this black bit here and pull basically this plastic out, and it fell out the back as opposed to out the hole, because it just wasn't going to come out that hole at all. But you can see how it's already just sort of broken apart. The clear plastic bit is supposed to go in there, but it's chunky, and it just, I don't know, I think what happens is when you try and push it in, it squeezes on these little bits here, which then also, can you see these little black clips here? It pushes them in as well. So as it forces, ooh, let me try and hold this still for you so you can see. As you're forcing this plastic clear bit here in, it's also prising or bending, where are they? Here, it's bending these little clips in as well at the same time, which then starts to cause it to come apart. So I'm putting the original one back in and being done with it, because this is just crap. And I won't be putting the rest of them in as well, and I won't be recommending them. So yeah, I think I linked them on Facebook. I'll put a little update on it as well, saying avoid these, don't recommend them, pain in the arse. Yeah, obviously the lens tends to want to rotate, which it can in its housing. So as you're driving along, I'm guessing bumps and stuff are causing it to rotate like this, and yeah, eventually you end up with a logo upside down. You try and prise it out, the plastic cover comes off, and you end up with just basically this thing just popping off inside the actual door, and you can't get it out. Pain in the arse, don't go for it. Let's go put the original one back in, which I think is one of these ones. These will do anyway. Perfect. Okay, so another slight update. This is not the original light. This is one of the ones I got from Model 3 part. I'm finding the fits brilliant here, and as you can see, the light's flickering on and off, even though I'm trying to push this in all the way. And you can probably also hear my door window is going absolutely crazy. Every time this flickers, it's going crazy. And it's also setting alerts off on here every time I do it as well. It's saying like you're pulling your manual release, like safety alerts going crazy. So back to the original I think. Okay, so a slight error on my behalf. I forgot that these projector ones came with this little extension cord, because I'm guessing the cable is just too tight with this big chunky thing in there, so it gives you like an extension cord, and I forgot to remove this. So this little white connector was not fitting in here correctly, and that was what was causing it to sort of trip on and off all the time. So now I've removed that. I've put the Model 3 part lights in, and they just went straight on, no problem, and they're much brighter than the original as well. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm back to having my Puddle lights back, but just normal regular ones, not this projection stuff, and I'm quite happy with what we've got here. So I think these Chinese knockoff projector light things are probably going to go straight in the bin, to be honest. Waste of money. Thankfully they weren't too expensive, about £7 a pair, but I'm never going to use them because they've proven to be they don't fit in the housing very well. It's extraordinarily tight, and just trying to push them in causes them to break apart and split up into 2 or 3 pieces, and then trying to get the light back out, obviously levering this plastic bit, which is the only bit that's showing out, just causes it to separate from the projector itself, and then the projector just ends up going inside the door frame, and it's an absolute nightmare to get out. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with the Model 3 part ones, which are, I think, are these ones here, and these are exactly the same basically, but just much brighter, but the actual shape of them and size of them are the same as the original. So yeah, I can recommend the Model 3 part ones. Can't recommend the Chinese knockoff projector ones. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was just a quick little video. I've just basically decided to sort these lights out, and I'm not happy with them. So yeah, I'll be getting rid of these, and I'll be putting the Model 3 part ones in. So just a plain straight down light, but at least it's reliable and not causing my door to go absolutely apeshit. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below if you want me to review anything else. Thank you very much. Bye bye.